All right, Matthew, you have developed a business that allows people to own real estate when they thought they would never be able to do so. Tell me about your company and how it allows people to do this.
Great, Elsa. Well, QuantumRE allows us to unlock what is one of the biggest untapped asset classes in the US, and that is the equity in single-family homes. So what we're doing is we're making it accessible, investable, and tradable. And by doing that, we solve three key problems. Now, the first problem that we solve is if you're a homeowner and you're sitting on a significant amount of equity, and almost 3/4 of all Americans have all of their net worth in the equity in their home. If you want to release the value of that equity, you have to go back to the bank on bended knee and borrow money.
Right.
So we think that's a wholly unacceptable way of doing this.
And it costs money to do that.
And who wants to go back into debt when you spent the last 20 years paying off your mortgage? So we allow homeowners to release the equity in their homes without taking on more debt.
And how do you do that?
And we do that by creating a contract for them that allows them to sell some of the potential future value of their home, but get the cash for that today.
So basically, if I had a home, I can basically sell off pieces of my home.
What you're doing is you're saying that I've got all of this equity in my home. I don't want all of it in equity. I want some of it in cash.
Right.
And the other side of the equation is that there are fund managers and pools of capital, and here we are in the center of New York, and there are literally trillions of dollars that want to get into the equity in your home. So really the trade is you've got equity but want cash, and there are pools of capital that have cash and want equity. So we facilitate that trade. So we enable you to release the value, and what you do is you go onto our platform and you complete an application. It goes through an underwriting process, and we simply write you a check for some of the potential future value of your home. And what that means is when you sell your home, all of the equity, some of the value in that equity goes to us because we've effectively bought some of that equity today.
So this allows, like if I'm somebody who's interested in this would allow people to do things that they do every day, like maybe want to do some remodeling projects in the house, but they don't have the liquid funds, or maybe we talked about before,
Exactly.
They need to send kids to college and they need a little bit more money in the bank to be able to do so.
The thing is, it's your money. So what we're doing is we're allowing you to convert your equity into your cash. And you can spend that however you wish, whether it's college education or remodeling, or you can take that and invest it into something else. So you can diversify out of your single most concentrated asset, which is the equity in your home, and put it into stocks and bonds. And so you can spread your risk, or you can just keep it in cash. And there are many situations where particularly seniors are sitting on an illiquid asset, and cash to them is a vital commodity, and they're simply either unwilling or unable to go back to the bank and borrow money. So that's the big problem that we solve.
So what's different about Quantum than maybe some other companies that might be thinking of doing this? There's a technology behind this.
There's a technology, but one of the fundamental differences is we're not using debt. So that means that there's no interest payments, there's no monthly payments, there's no debt. So you're not running up another mortgage. But the other thing is, as I said earlier, investable, accessible, and tradable. We enable people to invest in the equity in people's homes. So our platform enables us to take these interests in people's homes and slice them and dice them and enable people to buy, sell, and trade these equity positions in other people's homes. So that's revolutionizing access to investors who can now get a piece of a home that is currently not for sale.
And there is a technology that's unique behind Quantum, and in that you guys use blockchain technology to help speed up the process and streamline the process. How does it do that?
And one of the greatest technological developments that we've seen in the last decade is blockchain. So blockchain, or a distributed ledger technology, is the cornerstone of the technology that we use for our trading platform. It's not cryptocurrency, it's not Bitcoin, but it's the fundamental technology that those cryptocurrencies use. So we use that to make sure that every trade is registered, that there's no double spend, that there is this unique layer of truth that allows us at any time to be absolutely certain that the trades that have happened on our platform are correct at any particular point.